Oh wow, that's rough. That's a bad story. That's nearly happened to me multiple times. Like there was the time that it happened like I just described, but there's been like other times where stuff's nearly happened, where it's been like super duper sketch. Look, man, don't mock my storytelling, okay? Like, I've just hit 1,000 subs, and Elk Alice and Space Jeans have been screaming like they always do about everything that exists. Like, 1,000 subs special, 1,000 subs special. What are you gonna do for your 1,000 subs special? And I'm like, look, calm down. I haven't decided yet. So anyway, I was telling a story of a black market popcorn, and they were like, look, that's what you should do for your 1,000 subscriber special is a story time with Lonely. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do story time with Lonely for my 1,000 subscriber special video. I think it fits. It'll work. It'll be cool. I think everyone's got. Ooh, saplings! Hey! Let's rest the walls for some saplings, eh? You think they're far enough away? Yeah. Should be good. So that means 3 more bows will be available to me in short order. I was worried about running out of maple saplings. Not now. Guess we could head up the backside of the mountain if we want. Like, I didn't bring the food for this trip, though. Like, I've just been having fun bouncing around the mountainside, and I'm okay with that fact. Like, I don't know if I actually want to do a full scan of the entirety of Timberwolf Mountain today. Yeah, no, that would be rough, Digby. That would be like that would be like the worst way to go out. Like the cops show up to your house and they're like, look, ma'am, I regret to inform you, he died to a deer. This deer was just like, look, bro, I gotta get to the other side of the road. My booty call's over there. Like, I hope you understand. She's fine. She's got that rack, you know. Well, I guess female deers don't have racks, do they? That's the male that have the rack. Okay, sorry, I messed that up. We gotta do it the other way around. And I was like, look, you don't understand, officer. That buck across the way, he had a fine rack. Had to get on that. Had to jump on that opportunity. You know, those opportunities don't come every chance you get. You know, they only want here and now and again. So, you know. I had to take the chance, and there's just this cyclist there. I had to get across the road. This is the first open in like 10 minutes. It's a busy highway. I don't think you understand, officer. This guy, finest deer I ever seen. 12-point buck, fine little rack, yeah. I had to get over there. I had to. And this bicyclist, he was just blocking the way of this opening that finally presented itself to me. I just had to, officer. I had to go. The Golden Bucks is the team at that school. That was great. Anyways, so for those here who aren't in the Discord or who didn't see Storytime with Only, I'll tell you guys the story of the time I did black market popcorn. So my friends and I, we go to the movies and such, right? You know, and obviously, being kids, you know, summer jobs or no jobs at all, like, money is, like, something you dream of, okay? So we this one time my friend was over and we're like, look, we're just gonna make popcorn, because we made killer popcorn. I make killer popcorn, you know, you get the pot out with coconut oil, you put the kernels in, fine stuff. Anyway, so we're just gonna make some popcorn, right? You know, so, we decided to make some popcorn and sneak it into the movies, because who wants to pay $10 for a bucket of popcorn? So we get on that business quick. And so we're like, look, we're gonna go see the movies and we're gonna sneak our popcorn in. I was like, okay, we'll just stuff it under my hoodie. Here's the thing. At the time, I was like 15, I think 14 or 15. Okay, somewhere in that range. All right, you know, not very old. At the time, I probably weighed like 130 pounds, and I was like 5'10" or something like that at that point in time. Like, imagine the skinniest dude you've ever seen. I was that dude, and so I just knocked my phone off. Well, there went my Twitch chat. There we go. Okay, so Where was it? Oh yeah. So you can imagine stuffing 4 bags of popcorn into a hoodie when you weigh that light, what it looks like, and then the sound. No, that it really was not going to work out if we went forward with that plan unabridged. So my buddy, he was a little chubby guy, slightly chubbier, chubby bunny, good looking dude, handsome, but packing some meat on his bones, if you get my drift. Anyway, he's like, look, this ain't gonna work. They're gonna see us sneaking into the movies. And we're like, all right, that's chill. So we swapped the popcorn out. I took the Doritos bag, stuffed it under my jacket, and it fit, looked believable. It was real. It wasn't too loud, wasn't too obtrusive. You could tell. Look, this worked. It worked. I don't think I've ever climbed down this face. I don't know if that's possible face to climb down. Anyway, so he took the popcorn, I took the Doritos, so we show up to the movie, we got 4 bags of popcorn. We're eating our popcorn. Good. Skipped the concession line. And, there's some people in the theater like, man, that popcorn smells good. So when people try it, and they're like, man, what is this crap we're eating at the theater? So we got this idea. We're like, hold up. People buy the popcorn at the movies because, like, that's the thing. You go to the movies, you have the popcorn, right? It's the done thing. It's just what you do. But the theater in our town, man, their popcorn sucked. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was bad. So we got this brilliant idea. We're like, yo, let's get the gang together. So there's a big blockbuster movie coming out. I think it was in the middle of winter. I think it was Interstellar. I think that was when Interstellar came out. We're like, yo. We're going to make all the... Oh, you weren't supposed to come down here, Mr. Bear. I was going to go check out up there. I guess not now. Anyway, we're going to go see Interstellar. So we're like, look, we're going to make all the popcorn. So, like, my mom went out with one of my friend's moms or something. They were doing, I don't know, whatever moms do. Left the kids home, and my dad's at work still because it's only mid-afternoon. We're like, look, we're gonna get this crap done. So we bust out the witch's cauldron, and we're like, yo, we're gonna make this popcorn. This is gonna be great. We're already planning, we're scheming, we're young little entrepreneurs. Anyway, so here we go. We make up like 5 or 6 whole pots worth of popcorn. I mean, just erased all the coconut oil and popcorn in the house. Just made it all of it. And loaded it up, biked down to the movie theater, and showed up, 15 minutes or so before the movie started. And, you got the ticket office windows or whatever. We kind of moved off to the side. We moved off to the side, away from the windows. And we just held up a sign that said free samples. And so people came over and asked us what our samples were, and so we'd let them have a bite of the popcorn. See what our goods were like, see if it was legit, see if it was the good stuff, Don't want none of that crappy stuff. You want the good stuff. Okay? We got comparable sized packages, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Containers. Comparable sized containers. I'm okay if both of these wolves track us right now. I got comparable sized containers to what the movie theater was offering, and cut the prices in half. We just offered, so if the big bucket that comes with a free refill was $10, we were offering that size of popcorn for $5. Okay, dude, we sold out in like 5 minutes. We were like, hold up, we just made like $60 or something like that, using an egregious amount of money. We were like, hold up, did this just work? And then of course we went and watched the movie with the popcorn we didn't sell, the popcorn we brought for us. It's like, who's gonna go to a movie and bring that much popcorn and like not save some for themselves, right? Anyway, so we're like, hold up, this looks legit, So for like the next 5 weeks, maybe it wasn't that long, maybe it was like 2 weeks or something, I don't know. Anyway, for the next foreseeable future, my buddies and I, we'd go to Walmart, we'd buy like 10 bags of popcorn and like 4 jugs of coconut oil. And we would get our moms together to, leave the house and go do something, right? We get them to leave and go do something, right? So they are in the house. And we would spend the entire afternoon making just giant batches of popcorn. I mean, like, getting those gallon freezer bags and just filling them full of popcorn. Just all the popcorn you can imagine. And we'd go to the movie theater and we just hold up our free sample sign. Word got around quick. So we'd be at the movie theater, we'd show up, you know, I'd be, my buddy, the husky guy, would be sitting there, and he'd have his free little sample sign up, and he'd have like just one bag of popcorn, and someone come up and buy it, and someone else be like, yo, you got more popcorn? He's like, I don't know, man, you know, we might get caught, we might get kicked out, you know, a pretty sketchy business we're operating here. And so, you know, he'd haggle with him and try and get a better price out of him. So we upped our margins. Our base price started out at half at what the movie theater was charging. But we'd haggle with our customers. We'd be like, yo, you know, like, this ain't exactly the safest part of town. You know, it takes some time to get this crap down here. We're on bikes, bro. Like, we ain't got the shelter, no car to dive into. So we got our bikes on kickstands around the corner of the building. And there I am standing at the corner. And as soon as he gives me the little, you know, the little call sign that's safe to come around, here comes skinny old me sprinting around the corner like a crackhead with a bag full of popcorn. Bam! Here you go, sir. That'll be $10. You know, $7, whatever it was, I don't remember anyway. And so we kept this I mean, we had this whole business going. We had it down pat. We had the methodology. We were able to hide, etc., etc. We kept this going for a couple of weeks. And there's one week we had showed up. We'd maybe been there for 5 minutes. Only made like 2 or 3 sales so far. This guy comes walking up. And he's got like, I don't know, maybe it was the rodeo princess, maybe it was the homecoming queen, I don't know what, you know, like beautiful girl, like, you know, the one that everyone is drooling over in high school, right? And some you know, mangy, scruffy looking nerf herder shows up. I guess that's her date or something. I don't know why she stooped that low. She could have been with some popcorn heads, you know, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Anyway, he comes walking up and he's like, "What you selling samples of?" And my buddy's like, "Well, I mean, what are you interested in?" And the guy's like, "Well, I don't know. You say free samples. What's your sample?" And my buddy's like, "Well, you know, I'm just selling stuff for the teenagers around town, you know, right?" And so now the guy's got his curiosity piqued, and he's like, "Well, what are you giving to teenagers? You know, are you selling drugs?" And we're like, "No, it's not drugs, it's not that bad." So my buddy pulls out, you know, a small little cup full of popcorn. He's like, "Go ahead and try some." Of course, the guy obliges. He tries some. He's like, "Dang, this shit's fine. It's fine, bro." I'm like, yeah, you want to buy a whole bag? And he's like, "I'll buy all of it." We're like, okay, yeah, but like, you know, normally we haggle, right? Like, this is our base price, and then, you know, we only got so much. So like, if you want to get in on this, you know, you're gonna have to haggle with us. Like, we were planning on being here the whole night, bro. Like, you know, we gotta get some fair compensation out of this. And he's like, "So, you know, if you're selling, what's the average price you sell for bag?" And of course, you know, me being the little crackhead, I had all the details on that. I had all the deets. So you know, I pulled it right up. I'm like, "Well, we're selling, our average is like X amount per bag." And he's like, "Cool. I'll pay $1 over that for each bag." And we're like, "Hell yeah!" So we sold him every bag of popcorn, every single bag of popcorn, all of it. Gave it all to him, sold it all. So of course he gives some to his daughter. I guess it was his daughter, maybe it was his niece, I don't know. Anyway, he gives it to her and her date, ships them in with their tickets to the movie theater, and comes back out. When he comes back out, he's got the cops with him. They're like, "Bruh, you did not." And so the cop's like, "Yeah, I gotta see your guys' business license." And we're like, "Bruh, we're kids. Like, hell, we have a business license." They're like, No, I'm just kidding." Anyway, that guy that had the daughter and the niece or whoever she was, "Ooh, we got a blizzard, look at that." Anyway, she ended up being like, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, the guy ended up being the manager, the local manager of the theater. And he wasn't happy that we had been digging into their concessions line profit for like the past 5 weeks straight with our black market popcorn. And so he called the cops. Cops show up and they're like, "Bro, like, you gotta stop. Okay, guys, this ain't as cool as you think it is." And so that's the story of how we became popcorn heads in about a couple of weeks time. And we probably made like $5,000, $10,000 between like the group of us. It was like 3 or 4 of us, right? Okay, I'm exaggerating. It was probably like maybe $200 to $500 total, I think. Something split between the 4 or 5 of us. So we each ended up making like, I don't know, $70 I think was each of our cut, something like that. So yeah, that was black market popcorn. Oh no, that's not the stupidest thing I've ever done, but this was years ago. But it was great. It was great. It was a lot of fun. 10 out of 10, would do it again. So that was Black Market Popcorn. Let's see, what's the other what other story did I tell you girls last night, or the other night, whatever night it was? What other story did I tell you? I told you guys Black Market Popcorn and some other story. Look, hey, we didn't go to jail, okay? We didn't even get fined. All we did was get kicked off the premises. Like, if that's the only retribution, like, I'm chill with that. I'm okay with that. I will be honest, we did contemplate going to the other movie theater in town and trying the same thing there. But that ended up, I think we ended up trying that for like a week, and it was too sketchy at the other theater. The other theater wasn't in such a hot spot of town. Oh yeah, laser tag. Okay. So yeah, you know, all of these stories are based on true events, but like every cake, it's got its toppings. That actually takes some doing, because that's Florida, you know. But anyway, so laser tag, okay? So we lived in a little rural town in the middle of nowhere, okay? You know, not much going on, right? This was, so we did the popcorn in the winter. Did OBS just crash again? No, it didn't. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. So this was the summer before that event of the popcorn. That event took place in the winter. So, you know, it's summertime. All the local high school kids are like just losing their minds because there's nothing to do. They've done it all. They've already gone up north to the big city, whatever, you know, nothing going on. And of course we were bored. We had already, you know, gone to the pool 10 times or whatever else, you know, you're supposed to do to be a good kid, or etc. I love how I can stick the moose side through everything. Well, we need to get some food, man. We hungry. Give me that steak. Actually, before we eat the steak, let's eat this sucker. Where is it? Not in here? Was it in here then? Anyway, so we were hanging out at the local Walmart. You know, there was a lot of things down near the local Walmart. A fair bit of things going on. Nothing terrible, but you know, just typical high schooler crap. You know, driving big lifted trucks through areas you're not supposed to be, stuff like that. You know, the whole 9 yards. Hey, we dodged sickness once again. Look at us. Anyway, so we went down to the local Walmart, and one of my buddies, I forget which one at the time, they had a laser tag kit. So we went over by the auto center in Walmart, and we're selling tickets to laser tag. And it had a date and a time on it, and you were supposed to meet at that certain place at that certain time, and you know, your ticket was the deposit. Like you buying the ticket was a full deposit. Like it was only like $1 or something. But then when you showed up to the event, you had to have a ticket, and then you would pay the full entrance price, which was like $5. So you'd have to add $4 to it. Okay. Let me see. We need to sleep, don't we? Yeah, we need to sleep. So so we sold the tickets. You know, I think we ended up selling like 30 tickets or something like that. And, you know, most of the people, not all of them, most of the people showed up. I think it was like on a Friday night or something. So we passed out the kits, you know, the little breastplate or whatever you want to call it, they sling over your chest, and the little guns. Made sure to test everything was working, and then we went over the rules. One of you are going to start near the auto center. The other ones of you are going to start over in produce. And we passed out 2 little flags. You guys can set the flags wherever. You don't want customers to pick them up or associates to pick them up, but you gotta have the flags, right? Okay. And you know, we'll be referees. We'll be walking around acting like we're shopping, not involved, so you know, things don't get too sus. and you know, we'll blow a whistle. Someone's gonna blow a whistle, and that's when you start, right? And so we got all of that set up, got the teams organized, shipped them off. I mean, we had already made like $100 in one day anyway. So we got set up, blew the whistle, bam, start, capture the flag, laser tag. What could go wrong, right? You know, we got a bunch of rambunctious teenage boys with some outdated laser tag equipment bouncing around a local Walmart. So that lasted about 10 minutes, 15 minutes before a bunch of people started showing up at customer service like, excuse me, and like, these are the people who really shouldn't be at customer service complaining. You know, these are the Karens of the world, right? You know, the ones who have like the two screaming kids tearing each other's head out, got the capris on, got that little bleach tipped pullover cut. You know the ones, right? The Dodge Grand Caravan. Yeah, those ones. They're the ones all up in customer services grill like, yo, you see all these kids out here? Like, what the heck is going on? And of course the associates are like, look, this is way beyond my pay grade. I don't care. I just want to go home and smoke a blunt or something. You know, they're done. They don't care. Well, finally word gets to management within about the next 5 minutes. And so there we are walking through the store, minding our own business, you know, not bothering anybody, just being kids, right? Like, what are you gonna do in the middle of summer, right? I mean, come on now, cut us a break, please. It's still windy. I want to go cook up some moose. I guess, well, we're already fully rested. Maybe we can research some books. Anyway, so let's see, where's the book I want? I wonder if I've read both of these. No, I haven't. Do 2 hours here. Anyway, so manager comes over and he's like, what's going on in my store? What is this bull crap? We're like, excuse me, sir, you got a problem? Is something going on? Is something wrong? And he's like, dang well, no, something's wrong. You know, just being a typical, you know, a manager, just being a manager, right? So we had to round all the high schoolers up, get all the equipment back. You know the drill, right? Had to get all that crap taken care of and get kicked out of the store. We didn't get the cops called on us that time. So we ended up making like $200 or something like that, split between the group for like 10 minutes of laser tag capture the flag in Walmart. I honestly think some of the boys knocked over a display or something, so I know as we were leaving, we were walking out of the toys section. We had already collected all our equipment. And you know how they have those ball pits, right? Those big, not a ball pit, I don't know what to call it, but like it's a PVC structure with rope strung between it. And then they have it filled with all those various sizes of big bouncy rubber inflated balls. Beach ball sort of esque. That sort of thing. We grabbed one of those out of there and just yeet, hucked it over the hucked it over the shelves back in the manager's direction as we left the store. So that's how we did laser tag. That didn't last very long. That was our first foray into being I guess it wasn't really a bag. I'm not really sure how else to describe it. It's a big PVC square structure with like a funnel shaped top, and it got wires strung between it. And yeah, you just got a bunch of balls in it. So it's similar to a ball bag, but it was just a container for the bouncy balls to sell.
That didn't work.
Yeah, no, that didn't work, sweetheart. Try again.